So, hey everyone. So, I went to film the weekly Divine Masculine, and then I was going to do the feminine one after. And it ended up being like over an hour of quite intense mediumship, actually. I'm just going to watch it when I'm in my bed. But again, there isn't a whole lot of point in me watching it back because it's not meant to make sense to me. It's meant to make sense to whoever it's for. But I'm going to watch it back anyway. But I just pulled cards for myself, to be honest, right? And then I could feel they were for the collective of whoever this is meant to resonate with. But what is pretty cool, right, is like, so I basically just pulled this for the feminine energy, this for the masculine energy. And of course, as we all know, if you're new around here, like, females can be in masculine energy, as I say all the time. That is pretty much every single one of my clients. However, in saying that, because some of my clients have been with me for ages, a lot of them are it can be just as much appearing as feminine, or some days more in the feminine, more in the masculine, because we've all got both kind of thing. But like I say, normally somebody leans more one way or the other, either really logical, analytical, get stuck in their head more, and then the feminine is more kind of heart centered and intuitive. But again, the thing is, like, issues come with that too, you know what I'm saying? It's like, look, 144, it's like I'm incredibly psychic, but obviously as well incredibly sensitive, and just the more, well, definitely after my womb activation as well, when I do that work with people, like, so for instance, I'm in my bed right now, and I just felt yesterday I needed to shift everything about. And usually it's the Thursday that I'd be like that, but I felt it was going to be today, and I was spot on. Because, yeah, I'm glued to my bed. But it's not weird, because I did do, like, I was on my Zoom with my course for, like, 3 hours. It was powerful, clearing energy that we were doing, but that means that I need to rest, you know, like, after I do that kind of stuff. But anyway, blah, 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 blah. But what I'm saying is, how cool is it that, like, this looks like, I don't know, it reminds me of Twinflames. Like, and that's not what these cards are, the surrender cards. But, and then also the fact that he's doing this weird sort of flame heart thing on his arm. Very interesting. The colours and stuff like that. But again, like, I suppose that's what I'm saying. This was the feminine card, that was a masculine. I could have easily pulled that for, you know, the other way around. But it just interests me that is a feminine and that is a masculine. So it doesn't so just ignore the fact, you know, if you're 2 women, you're 2 men, or whatever you identify as, or you want to swap it about, like, do all of that jazz. It just interested me. But yeah, basically, so if this is for you, it's not going to be for everyone. And I'm just doing this quick wee video. I'm doing it because I'm sure I will do a weekly check-in for each, but I'm not feeling up to that right now, so it may not be today. And it's kind of put me a bit out of whack, because I like to do it on the Tuesday, but then I haven't been releasing it till the end of the week anyway, because I only just started getting back to some sort of system with that. So I'm just like, I'm so kind of sleepy today. I'm just like, I'm floating off. But yeah, basically what I'm saying is this really resonates, right? Because this is what I know, this is where I'm meant to be, like, just flowing and chilling. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the extra flow. This is where the feminine energy is meant to be. Like, focused on you, rising in your power, empowering others. If you've moved through the bits of your own crap enough, never stops. And my eyes just got drawn to 441 now when I was saying that. And I'm looking about all the place, so it is interesting, you know what I mean? It's always meant to be. But basically this says to me, yeah, just surrender. You know, there are the surrender cards, but, like, surrender to wonder and awe. like expect unexpected. And that was the last card that I pulled at the end of that, whatever that was that I channeled yesterday. Because it was, man, I was just floating in some weird Neptune energy with the last of Neptune and Pisces. Because Neptune rules Pisces, if you're not familiar with astrology. So it was really just, I felt like I'd went really high up into the spacey energy dimensions, quantum realm, whatever it was. And I'm always doing that when I'm channeling Akashic Records, but it was far out, man. And I don't usually say that anyway. So just go with the flow. And this also just means rest. Like, it's not a coincidence. I was saying to a lot of the women on my Zoom last night, don't judge yourself when you feel exhausted. You need to rest, you need to sleep. You need to sleep more than usual. Especially us when we're doing that course. As we get to 555, big changes. That is what eclipse season is. I don't know how many times I need to say this over the past 7 years I've been online telling you this. Eclipses are life-changing. Absolutely fucking life-changing. And in these times that we live in, it's not going to be a little life change. It's going to be massive life change, especially when you're a twin flame. But for the divine feminines, it's less of a life change than divine masculines, right? Because it brings me on nicely. So basically, rest, do your thing. That's basically what that's saying. Because this is going on. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Now, obviously, this, for the masculines that haven't already done that where they need to, it can be coming out of unhealthy romantic relationships and or unbalanced, or for the lucky ones it might, again I don't believe in luck, but for kind of less dramatic ones it might not be that there is anything massively unhealthy about it, like because it could just be that two people don't love each other anymore, if they even loved each other in the first place. Some people, it's fall into things and it's not I can't even think of a word, but whatever. Like the conversations I have on a daily basis with people, it's like people getting at things when they're young, or they just getting it because they condition, and like, you go to uni, you get a degree, or you go and get a trade, or you get married at a certain age, you have kids. It's just, and what I say is I speak to a lot of people, especially like people that are a wee bit older than me as well, that kind of got into things. I've spoke to a lot of people that are fucking miserable, you know what I mean, and they just stay in things for the kids, whatever age you are. And I say it all the time, but it's because it's true. If you stay in something for the kids and you think you're doing the kids a favour, I don't know what I say about that, guys, but I am an authority in that, in talking about this, because my background is in counselling, life coaching, healing children, having actually listened to children talking about family circumstances and stuff like that. If you are in unhealthy, toxic relationships, you're going to do far more damage staying in that than leaving it. Actually, by leaving something like that, you're showing your children strength and the courage to start again, and empowerment. When you stay in things that you're unhappy in, you're showing them that you have to sacrifice your own happiness for other people. And maybe that is some people's values, but again, I'd say it was the old way. I'd say, past me, absolutely I have done that, but the more I've brought those kind of behaviours to the surface and rewrote my own story and helped people rewrite their story and reprogram the toxic things that were taught from a very young age, that certainly isn't the way that I like to live my life anymore. And I don't people please. I've got boundaries. I like to spend time with people that fill me up and I fill them up, and we empower each other. And really, it's all pretty chill, and it's a flow. Whenever I'm spending my free time with people that I love, it's people that light me up and I light them up. I don't like spending time with people that I've got to wonder about and walking away feeling like I feel like I don't trust them. Trust your feelings when you feel like that about people, especially because we're building up to that Scorpio full moon. Don't just kind of shoo it away because you've known somebody 10, 20, 30 years, whatever. It's trust your intuition, because by the different kind of things that's going on in the world and different kind of decisions that people have made, their frequency, their energy is changing, and yeah. Anyway, so this is where the Divine Masculine Collective is at. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Now, I know, again, I say this all the time, but it's true. This makes sense for my client sessions this week and really every week, where I've supported clients from leaving unhealthy romantic relationships. And again, it's not me help them, it's I've listened to people and they've realised, wow, this is unhealthy. Some way more extreme than others, but it's all not good. It's the people that have left situations like that, been out of them a while. It's more the acceptance of, right, I'm not beating myself up anymore for that. This is what my soul chose to do, and I'm going to choose to empower other people with what I've learned from it. So that felt really exciting that a few people I've spoke to this week are getting to that place. It means that the Divine Masculine Collective as a whole, whether that is the women or men out there, are getting to that point that they're knowing that they don't have to beat themselves up anymore as we get to 11:44. So that's 3 times I've been drawn to the magical number. That really tells me something quite important, because it's usually, definitely usually once in a video I'm doing that, I'll get drawn to 144 or a variation of that, because this is the code that I activate in the twin flames. But it's that was 3 times, so that feels like some kind of importance for the people that are meant to get that. And you don't get in a conscious working out in the mind way, by the way. It's just when I'm saying it, your soul's going to be like, oh, it feels important. But yeah, coming to that realisation, you deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. And that's why the Divine Masculines are being guided to their twin flame. Like, they're being guided away from this. So it's like either like what I said about some of my clients, that they've already been long away from the physical person, and it's just about coming to acceptance for the trauma and the clearing the energy of those experiences to come towards the twin flame. Some will be stronger than others. I feel some Divine Masculines are really still not in a very good place, but the eclipse energy, like I say, if you don't do something about it yourself to come out of things like that or come away from people like that, the eclipse will do it for you in quite a dramatic way. So that's just going to be different for different people. But the other thing is, it's not always romantic relationships, but I do kind of get that vibe with this one. I'm doing the heart on his thing. It's like I've been burnt before. That's what I'm getting from. I don't usually get from that, but it's like I've been burnt before. This is danger. Love is dangerous. But it's like, if we want to reframe it, it's like the passion for the twin flame. And then look at all the same kind of colours. It's like the Kundalini, fiery passion, energy. And it's like that guy's like, he looks raging, but it's kind of like, I want that back. Like, I want that. I want that kind of love. So see how it can be out. There's a lot that I can get from that card. But yeah, it's like them realising that they want to be treasured and they deserve to be treasured. And that is the North Node in Taurus. Value your self-worth. You deserve to be surrounded by soul family, by people that get you, by true, authentic love, passionate love. You deserve to have a goddess that feels you're a god. They really do seem like twin flames. Well, that's quite intense, guys. Right, so let's pull. And again, this won't be where everyone are at, but like seriously, like this is soon, right? This is definitely soon for the people that feels like it's for. 1441, now it's 1444, right? We get it. That's like 5 freaking times, right? So, what Kali card have we got for the Divine Feminine? Oh, this one. Life as you've known it will change radically. That's funny. That feels like it'd be for Divine Masculine. But anyway. But actually, see, it's Divine Masculine's feminine side as well. I can see it's like, you know, needing to nurture yourself and be with those that are going to honour your feelings. Callie is not quiet and subdued in cremation ground. She's wild and vital. Callie brings energy and aliveness to situations where there would be otherwise be none. She brings an end to stagnation that has been depleting your life force. Holy shit, yeah. So, Divine Masculine energies, whether you're a man or a woman or whatever you identify as, have been around unhealthy, toxic relationships of all kinds. It can be current romantic, it can be past romantic that's had a detrimental effect on their self-esteem, their self-worth, their soul. That's why they need to do a lot of energy clearing. They've totally lost their power, need to reclaim back their power. Before coming to their twin flame as well, you know, a lot of them, they want to get their strength up, but like I say, some of them are just good, they're just going to be just drawn to you. It's like magnets, and or you're going to be drawn to your twin flame if you're the Divine Masculine watching this. But this can be friends too. But like what I picked up in last week's weekly reading was a lot of... I don't even fucking know who that is. Wait a minute. Hello? Hey, Mr. Postman. Right, so maybe your masculine is turning up at the door. Maybe your masculine is a postman. Fuck knows, but that was quite funny. I don't know if he had the post for me, but whatever. But yeah, see, it's like what I was getting from that was you aren't getting from other people what you get from your twin flame. It's like boring because that's saying stagnant, and she brings the aliveness. He, she, right. One for Divine Masculine. Knowing what to allow and what to fight for or against requires wisdom. Chamunda is the fearlessness, wisdom, patience and discipline required to conquer a difficult situation. I feel that'll be an understatement for some people. Chamunda is the power to accomplish what you need and desire. She is with you now. Her presence now portends a truly exceptional breakthrough on your path. That's the feminine supporting and being a light for the masculine to leave wherever it is that's causing them pain. My God, that's intense. Right, I'm going to go in case the postman was for me. See you later.